This is a competition in name. This is really about having these individual designers show their very best collection at New York Fashion Week. We started off the competition with 4 schools. Now we have 7 schools, and it's become a full-blown national competition. The schools drive the process in terms of selecting the finalists. They really pick from the best graduates from their programs, and at that point, the finalists develop a set of sketches that we work with them to kind of finalize and land on 5 looks, one for each of the fabrics that are selected. The creativity is to take these fabrics into evening wear where they are seldom seen. We've been partnering with BIBHU MOHAPATRA over the past 3 years to really help guide them in this process that transitions them from their academic experience into industry.
Every season it's a new experience. I'm looking for that unique sensibility or voice that each one of them have, and they're all very different.
I was a competitive gymnast all my life, and then due to a back injury, I was forced into retirement, which is when I decided to pursue a design career. The inspiration for this collection was merging my 2 passions and identities as an athlete and a designer. I really just wanted to create this world where fashion and design could coexist.
I was an actress for about 5 years. I found that I was always drawn to the wardrobe. It was very, very obvious that I was supposed to be a designer. My collection is called Time Lapse of a Rose in the Darkness. Sculpting a rose would be a really lovely feature to make it like a work of art.
My parents are engineers, so I'm very detail-oriented, so I really enjoy doing all of the handwork and, exploring more of that, where traditionally I've been more into the pattern-making side of things.
Being through this design competition, hopefully they will understand what their own style is.
The collection is called Persephone. Persephone was like the daughter of the goddess of the harvest. She has this association with pomegranates, like rich red of the pomegranates. I thought it was really cool.
I experimented with dream analysis, so I would wake up at the same time every day and write down my dreams, what I could remember, and from what I found from those dreams is what inspired my concept.
If I were to summarize my Supima collection in one sentence, it would be the interaction of art and place, color and form, and design and aura.
One of my favorite parts of working with the finalists is to help them find their own process, their own style of working.
I was watching this film and I was really inspired by the way the director cropped certain scenes really beautifully, catching these moments that just pass by in life. And then I just ended up making a lot of experimental textiles with paint, thread, layering, creating texture.
My favorite part of putting this collection together has been kind of exploring these techniques that I've been working with for years but never putting into a fully realized garment.
One of my specialties is corsetry. When I would make corsets, I found that working with cotton and denim was very easy and it breathed, which you need a corset to do.
I start my design process usually from a piece of artwork or a particular time period in art history. So I wanted to branch out a little bit for this particular project and look at Eastern culture.
My favorite part of the whole experience so far was receiving the original sample fabrics. It felt like Christmas to open up this box and see what I could make with it. It was the beginning of the competition and I felt really happy and excited, and I still feel that way.
In my collection, I've utilized smocking and screen printing, so those 2 are my main fabric manipulations.
The most appealing element of this competition was the fact that I would have the opportunity to show New York Fashion Week.
It's really been quite a privilege and honor to work with these top grads.
And this is an incredible platform for budding designers.
I feel that showing my collection at New York Fashion Week is like winning the fashion lottery.
I can't believe this is our 10th anniversary. It's been such a great journey. Last year's collection was so incredibly strong. But the year before, we thought that was the best. So we keep on hitting all these high marks. I think these are going to be the best collections ever, so I can hardly wait for you to see them.